What's up? Kayyroe, how are you doing?
Doing great, man. Glad to have you here at my house. This is Mikasa, guys.
So everybody, I am BZAR. If you're watching from basically the vlog, you know this. But I'm sitting down today with Kayyroe and some of her awesome friends. We're all just gonna sit down and have a little smoke session.
There'll be others joining.
Yeah, we're gonna have more people coming through and we're gonna sit down. Some of them have not hit the volcano. A lot of people haven't hit the volcano. So I'm basically bringing through my volcano to hang out with my friends. We're gonna sit down and smoke, chill, have a little daily vlog today, talk about some shit. Give our opinions on some things, talk that shit. Everybody's open to speak their opinion in their mind. I don't want anybody to feel like they're limited on this hoe. This is a free space. You know, we're gonna put a little bit of this on YouTube, but the most of it's gonna go on like Patreon paid services for if fans really wanna pay for it. That's where they can show love and really pay for it. That way they can see the full scale of like how dope the interviews are and everything. But you know, it's gotta always be that extra point these days, cause you know, it's 2020, y'all know what it is. Yeah, so we sitting down with the one and only Kayyroe. Now, I've been wanting to do this interview for a long time. Long time for like mainly two reasons. Forgot to turn the audio on my own recorder. Main reason I've been wanting to sit down and do this interview for two reasons. Kayyroe is one of the first Dallas like film stars that I came to know as like not even film stars, but like just Dallas underground artists that I came to meet last year when I really started trying to make content. And I think I met her at my first real like Dallas event, which was the Shades of Women fashion show. And it was dope, you know. Kayyroe, I'll show y'all some of the footage. Kayyroe was out there doing her thing, really coordinating, hosting, and she just had like a lot of energy. And as I watched her over the last year, she's always just kept that energy all the time. Like I've never met someone who's hyped all the time to be doing even some of the most chill shit. Like, it just seems cool to me. So I wanted to sit down with her today, ask some questions that maybe fans might be wondering, I'm personally wondering, and you know, just talk about everything, you know, just sit down and have a conversation. It seems like we don't even get to have those no more. So I want everybody to know this is a barbershop type setting. Y'all know what that means out there in the YouTube world. That means that we gonna speak our mind and you cannot judge us. If you do, get the fuck off the channel, for real. For real, this is the barber shop, all right? You know what that means? We keep it 100% out here. So, that was a Thou Wow plus 10. That's how we trying to keep it out here. So, I want everybody to go around and introduce yourselves, and I'm just going to stop talking for a minute.
What's up, everybody? My name is Kayyroe. So, you guys may have seen me on IG. You may see me at a show. Maybe you haven't seen me at all, but now you have. So you can definitely follow me on IG at Kayyroe. I do music, and I also, you know, I take photos. Freelance modeling. So definitely hit me up.
All right, what's up, man? With the crushed velvet dude. By the way, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. We're gonna have a conversation later in today's vlog about this because I feel like it's gonna be a crushed velvet summer. I want to hear your thoughts on that, but can you go ahead and introduce yourself, my man?
I go by the name of Rev Creasy, like Rebel, R-E-B, Creasy. Just keep it crazy out there, you know what I'm saying? Project out right now, yeah. Stay tuned.
Yeah, that's what's up, that's what's up, that's what's up. And then we got my man's here, Mr. Cool Calm Collective, bro. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
What's going down? This is Money Mal, coming through from the D. Out here kicking it with my homie Kayyroe, man, for the day, man. Finna smoke some fire.
Yeah. So really, this is gonna be a chill smoke session. We about to just sit down, talk about some things. So the first thing, Kayyroe, I really want to sit down and ask you is, man, how you feeling right now? Things looking hot. I done seen you going from 5 to 12K. People talking about Kayyroe in the streets, Kayyroe to Dawn.
Yeah, they talking. I'm just kidding. No, but no, just definitely trying to stay focused, take advantage of this quarantine situation with Corona, COVID, you know. Take advantage of it and just write more music, get back to writing, because that's what I was not doing and just getting too distracted and everything. So just trying to get back in my pen and my pad, and I've been practicing my freestyling too, you know what I'm saying? Still working on it, still practicing, but yeah, just trying to stay focused. And I've been really just connecting with, you know, my friends on like creative levels, because I feel like I know a lot of creative people around me. For example, artist, designer, you know what I'm saying? So it's just trying to see how we're able to all come together and, you know, reciprocate the same energy and help each other out and, you know, start, get on this path to, success. Everybody agrees that they're tired of the 9 to 5, they're tired of the regular living, and everybody has their own creative style. They have their own thing. I'm trying to blend the perfect people together right now. So that's what we're doing. So, I'll be cooking. This is why they're here. I made food today, so I cooked. And look, you see the facial? I can cook, just in case you were wondering. But yeah, so just to come over, smoke, drink, chill out, that's me. I like to, have my people around me, or, I'll be all up in the numbers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. So, with 2020, I know 2020 has taken a turn way different than what we thought it was going to be this year, for sure. I know that those early predictions, we thought this was going to be the one. And,
it still can be.
And I agree. I think, and that's what I was about to ask. Do y'all still think that 2020 has potential to turn around and things can get better, and we can get back to kind of the hope that we had coming into this year, that things can maybe change and be a little different than how they've been going?
Honestly, in my opinion, it's just how people perceive it. Because honestly, the year already have played up. It's like June already. So just really gotta either look at it like it's either go mode, or I'll just take this time out to work on next year, beginning of next year. There's nothing wrong with that either, but you just always have a plan.
You know the best thing about what you just said that I really liked was the fact that neither one of those was like I'm accepting the fact that this is gonna be a bad year. Both of them was like, I'm either gonna plan next year's hustle out right now, and it's just 6 months of prep time, or I'm about to just hustle these next 6 months and we gonna just figure it out. And I like that that's the energy that you keeping up here, because a lot of people are throwing in a towel, ready to quit.
I hate it. It's like, yeah, we lost a lot of people this year, and then the corona shit shut shit down, and then what we're currently going through just in the whole nation. So I can understand like everybody's insights on the year looking like it's just not gonna be pretty much nothing else positive about it. But,
It's what you make at the end of the day. Like, if you're gonna sit back,
We've been having a great time.
Yeah, if you're gonna sit back and like pout about it, then of course, yeah, it's not gonna be a good year. But if you're gonna get up and still feel like, yo, ain't nothing finna change for me. I'm finna keep doing what I've been doing. Don't let nothing else stop me.
We went hiking. We went hiking yesterday. We went swimming. I passed out.
Look, I need y'all to speak this knowledge that these people aren't hearing out here, okay? Tell them how to stay positive in 2020.
This is the thing though, like the whole quarantine situation, this really just showed like how much niggas really just need the club. Like they need that getting ready, gotta get there before so-and-so. Everybody called, we got the Uber, we got the pregame, I done worked 2 weeks, I didn't save my check. Everybody got the money for this section. Like, you see how many people need this. Everybody's so bored, there's nothing to do when there's so many things to do. This was the perfect time to pick up a new hobby, even if you're not like a creative. This wasn't like, this is definitely a time where creatives can excel, but this is also a time that scammers can excel. A lot of people can excel right now. The plastic glass company, they didn't, some tissue stocks and whatever. A lot of things have, we gotta look at the positive side. Maybe slim, maybe a little short compared to, all the
I'm gonna tell you something. My very OG dad told me at a very young age. He said, son, anytime you think a situation is a positive, understand that in this world, somebody's flipping that hoe. Anytime you think a situation is a negative, somebody's out there flipping that hoe to a positive. And you need to figure out who that is and make sure that you're on that side. Cause that's the side that's gonna get money. So when that positive goes back to a negative, you got money at least. You one grade up from what the problem was before. One of my friends, they invested in stocks right when everything went bad. They invested in airplanes because the stocks hit bottom. Their stocks has just got them like $200, $300 doing nothing, just chilling, easy. And it's gonna keep going up. Are people gonna keep traveling? course. Airlines gonna go out of business? No.
Been traveling all from quarantine.
And we already know one way or another, government probably gonna save them. So it's like no matter what, them stocks gonna go right back up. So it's like that. You buy a $10 stock when everybody's worried and there's no travel, but then in a year it's a $100 stock. You sell that bad boy.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been kind of like thinking, debating about getting into stock, but to me it's kind of too many complications. I don't feel like I can spend the time.
It's really not that bad.
It's not that bad though, bro. You listen to a podcast every day about it, like an hour. Just listen to and then you start just learning the trends of like, and only invest in stuff that you can do research, like you personally are interested in. Because then you gonna get invested.
That's how I feel. Like only brands and some shit that I like really support.
Like low key, I'm buying in stocks and I'm trying to get little penny stocks, smart little moves. I'm buying up any cannabis company. I'm getting any cannabis company. Because their stocks are cheap right now, and I know eventually the government gonna buckle. There's too much money involved. The government gonna buckle.
People got money like invested into weed right now as far as stocks. So that's definitely.
Man, get on Robinhood, try it out.
That's what I'm saying.
You can throw $10 in.
$10. Just $10 a week, bro. Just $10 a week. Just pick some stocks out and just be like, fuck it. What's the worst you gonna do? Lose $10? Nigga, you lose $10 at McDonald's. You lose $10 at Whataburger. That's nothing. Nothing, bro.
You shit $10 a day.
But think if you fuck around, that $10 makes you $100. And you invested $10 a week. That's 50. What's up? That's $520, bro. That's nothing. Think about how much you spend in a year. $520 is gas, barely, in a couple months.
The way these two mixing, the volcano and we act.
Hey, it's about to be a real truth. It's about to be a real true session. I'm telling y'all. All right, so if y'all don't know, I brought my volcano through. This is one of my secret weapons nobody knows about. This is something only people in my inner circle get to even know I have or use. This is a very blessed object. Her name is Halana. So, she has her name, but she's getting renamed though, because I feel like she needs a more black name, so I'm thinking something Wakandan.
Halana is cool.
But Halana is a very cool name.
You got the Hawaiian kick to it, and it's the volcano.
It's the volcano, Halana. So yeah, so Halana's been a name for like 5 years. I might start calling her Little Helly, I don't know, bro. But I brought her through to introduce her to everybody. Now everybody's got to smoke at least one full session with her. What are y'all thoughts on the volcano?
That thing right there. That
very smooth.
Yes, it's very smooth. It's not like hitting a bomb. It doesn't have that sharp hit that you're anticipating. It's very smooth and you can really taste weed.
Alright, now there's something I've always wanted to ask you. How do you keep so goddamn animated all the time? I know that that's part of your personality. It has to be because I've never seen someone that just has that, like, your energy, you can see that shit like a mile away. There's no way you can even deny it. On Instagram, from a mile away, I'm like, yeah, but like, yeah, though. I know that, if I went to a club and I knew you were gonna be at that club, I know I'm about to have a good time. There's no doubt in my mind. If I know Kayyroe and Kayroe's at that club, I'm about to have a really good time. This is about to be a fun night.
You know,
it's about to be a lot of ass thrown in Kayroe's face. And she gonna be smacking all of it with a big smile. One of them big, weird, geeky smiles. Like, them big, you know them geeky kid in the class when you see, that smile. The whole night.
Yeah.
Man, this has been...
They really don't understand this is...
And that's just not like...
I really...
You live that shit. That's the only way I can say that shit. Like, that's really who you are.
Nobody ever believes it until... that they see me with their crush, you know. They're the ones they still double tapping. And they'll see me post a story when we doing something so random like at the mall. We connect. Look, I connect with these ladies and then I snatch them. I'm just kidding, no. But no, you know, I love good energy, you know. Anytime, anybody who invites me out somewhere, you know, we're gonna have a good time just because that's me. Like, I show love everywhere I go, and it's just, you know, that's actually why I was DJing before I was actually rapping. Like, I like to control the vibe, but, you know, in a positive way, not on no crazy shit, but just like, I like to control the vibe, like, for everybody to have a good time. I'm the person that's gonna go and buy the first round on me. I'm buying shots for everybody, you know? So that way you don't think about, oh, I'm broke right now, I gotta do this. No, we're just having a moment together, and you're always gonna remember it. So, you know, and I'm funny as hell. You know, I'm working on my stand-up.
Yo, I'm with you on that. I will go to a Kayyroe show. I feel like I would hear some funny ass shit.
Like, do you hear how this rolls off the tongue?
I will go to that shit for sure. You know what's crazy is that you say that control the crowd DJ, and that's so funny because I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm actually a wedding DJ. Literally just got done doing a wedding yesterday. All right, I'm gonna pass you this camera. I'm gonna let you hold that for a bit. So how the microphone works is you just point it at whoever's talking, and pretty much it picks up their speaking.
Okay.
Pretty much that simple. Just because I want everybody to hold the camera to change the perspective. That way, because we have a perfect circle, so it's like, why not do something like that?
Definitely.
It's dope though, right?
Dude, this is fire, man.
So right now you're shooting in 4K. I tried to set up the lighting so that it would adjust for the most part. You might have to change some of the settings, but for the most part it should be good.
Nah, I think this is straight right here.
Cool. So, Kayyroe, I feel like there's no really way. I feel like that if anybody asked you like a question about like how do you make your music, there would be a lot of different answers to it.
Yeah.
So how would you in a way answer that?
It's definitely just situational, really, because I could have like a cadence or a melody like stuck in my head like homework, you know what I'm saying? But no words. And then that's what I've really been trying to focus on, is because trying to say say something, but then say it better. You get what I mean? So that's what I'm focusing on right now. But it could be that, or it could just be another thing I've been doing is just kind of like writing my day. You know, just writing how I feel, just everything going on. I could have, you know, I went to work, or I could have just read something about protesters or whatever the case may be, and just writing just, you know, how I feel, things that came to my mind. I have like sheets of paper that are just random as hell. Like somebody could have said something to me like about me, like I think describing how they feel about me and what their perception of me. I'll write it down. You know what I mean? Because it's like these are people's opinions, and this is what I'm gathering, and it helps me analyze myself to actually. You know, it makes it easier for me to like reflect that on paper. So then I take the paragraph and it's like I'll look at it and I'll see if I, you know, whatever catches my eye, I can like use it as like, you know, the beginning of a hook or beginning of a verse, and I kind of just start from there.
Yeah, that's dope.
So it's kind of like that. That's what's been working for me, because I had this moment where I was just blank. You know, I was just listening to instrumentals, and I had beats that I've really been wanting to like write something to. But I think more so I was just failing to connect myself with the song. You know, trying to make a dope song instead of really trying to make, you know, a dope song, you know, about me or from me, or like, or just tell a story in general. You know, it was more so just like lyrics on a beat instead of like painting a picture. You know, giving you a visual without a visual picture. Right. So just been trying to, you know, get back to writing, because that's where I fucked up, was pretty much not writing and just kind of trying to go with the flow and trying to just, you know, feel the vibe in the moment and just rush and make up something rather than actually sit and see how do I feel about this beat. Like, what does this make me think of? And, you know, then going off of that. But I'm learning still. I'm still learning. I've been doing music for like 2 years.
Okay.
So I'm still learning. And on top of, you know, now being educated on the business aspect of it and trying to discover my sound and, you know, figure out who is my audience, who am I talking to, who is Kayyroe, like what am I trying to say? So, you know, we're getting somewhere. You know, we know Kayyroe is that unapologetic bad bitch. She has that mystic, you know, personality. It's just something about her. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. You know, you can ask her anything. I'm just, you know, kind of like an open book. I'm an open book, you know.
Yo, my nickname for you is the Savage Don.
The Savage Don. Okay.
Yeah. And I feel like it fits your personality so well in my mind. Like, because to me, you come off as honest, but you come off with this level of honesty and truth that I feel like is missed a lot of the time, because this world has become very sensitive. But you say everything in such a way that the sensitivity factor that usually affects people doesn't affect them. And that's one of the things I've noticed about you that I really have come to admire, is that you say stuff in a way that's like, it's the truth, but the tone, the pitch, the how you say it doesn't upset people. I feel like when I say shit, oh, niggas gonna get upset. there's a 50-50 chance niggas is gonna get upset. You say shit, there's like a 10% chance niggas is gonna get upset. That lessening chance of people getting upset allows you to get your message across to a lot more people and connect with them. And it's like, that's really incredible
really
to me.
It's the voice.
Is
it's
it
the
really
raps. I turn on the smooth operator.
I got a voice like Kratos. I can't do nothing like that.
You know, because then I always with the, you know, if we're having a, you know, conversation, you have to, you're upset about something and you're yelling at me, and you're just like, just listen. And I start whispering. I will start. Why are you whispering? See, exactly. You know, like, but you know, it's more so. This is. I don't know, my mind is always going. Like, meditating is something that I struggle with because I'm always thinking about something. Always. Like, there's like 8 of us in here just going, you know?
No, I definitely can understand
looking
that
through files and doing all types of weird shit, you know? And everybody has their own personality. This sounds like a really crazy comment right now, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not just... You can't just compare me to one person, you know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, you could meet me out and I'm just this turned up, you know, you low-key probably think I'm a drunk, like I'm an alcoholic. But then you could, you know, connect with me on a spiritual level or whatever the case may be, and, you know, we could, you know, just, I'm a relatable person. I find some way, it doesn't matter who it is, I find a way to connect with somebody some way. Like, even at my job, every job that I've had, I'm just, like, always talking to people.
Of course. No, I can see that.
And there was a time where I was on the phone. It's like, I was like, it's like competing. I would talk to people on the phone, and that really helped me connect with people more, because it's like, when you can't see somebody, you have to you really do have to listen to what the person is saying, and vice versa, because we can't see each other. So, it's just, I'm right now, that's kind of where I'm at in life right now. It's just using every aspect of my life, everything that I've learned, and like trying to incorporate that into my music.
No, that's smart.
I feel like that's what's going to, you know, get me to where I want to go, because this is about longevity. It's not just like, you know, trying to hurry up and be on. Like, 'cause let's be realistic. If we really wanted, we could be on right now. You know, we could have just did something real quick, just whatever. But it's like, I really want to learn. I don't want to be put in a position where I have to go back to a 9-to-5. Like, once I really leave for good, and, you know, people actually, I start to get that buzz and people really start to know me, like, I never want to go back. You know, and it's like, how do you do that? How do you make sure of that? So, it was one interview I was watching by Tory Lanez, and he was saying that basically he was speaking on his advantage as far as the music industry, is that, you know, he basically like took his time and, you know, love it up, and I kind of connected with that, because I feel like there's so much more that I need to learn. You know, there's a lot of people who just want to hop on real quick, and they'll do that song, and like he was right. There's nothing to fall back on. There's nothing now. People want to see something else, and you don't have anything else. You're going in the studio trying to make something, and now shit's flopping. You know, people aren't really. It's not as good as the first one. It's not, you know what I mean? So, it's just being prepared. I want to be prepared, because I know this ain't no game. Like, it is what it ain't.
No, I definitely understand that. Look, I'm playing in a different game. So long term, I'm not trying to be no wedding DJ. Long term, I want to get to the point where, as a wedding DJ, I'm charging $5,000 a show, and I'm just doing maybe like one of those a month. But for the most part, I want to make movies. That's the overall long-term goal. That's what I'm here to do. That's why y'all see I got the camera on me every day, all the time. I'm BZAR Visuals. That's what we do. So at the end of the day, making films is what I'm after. And I really connect with that line, what you just said about taking your time, because I feel like as a filmmaker, that's really what I've been trying to do, because I don't want to rush out, make that project and get known, and then, especially in Hollywood, they gonna typecast me or Tyler Perry me, and I don't like either one of those. And I don't want that kind of situation. As a black director, I want the freedom to be able to do whatever I want, because I've at least planned my movies out in such a way that they're so good, you can't deny them. Like, they're so good, so planned out, so methodically, like, purposed out, that like they're gonna be under budget, they're gonna make a lot of money, they're gonna have deep stories, people are gonna demand more, and I'm gonna say no. Which is gonna piss them off, but it's gonna make them listen to whatever I do next. Like, we wanna do the sequel, but what else is he doing? Is he doing this? Okay, all right, what is it? Because like, when I see people like Jordan Peele or Ryan Coogler, when they do that, it gets a lot more attention and it lets people know. But I think for me, that's really what I would rather create stories that when time's over and it's all said and done, you can really see the message of what I was trying to say in each story that I was trying to tell. And I mean, like right now I'm working on a project called Death Note. That's gonna be really the biggest project that I'm trying to work on right now. It's gonna be my project for most of 2020, it seems like. And what it's basically about is, if y'all never seen the show or the anime Death Note, it's about this dude who gets a book where you can write anybody's name in it and they instantly die. Within like I think 6 minutes of you writing the name in their book. All you gotta know is the name and a face. So I want to take that and put more of a realistic spin on it, because like Netflix already did a movie, but it was just basically I already started writing the script.
But you don't have like,
so I would actually love for you to be in this low key, because
a cave room.
Everybody's talking about police brutality, and I wrote the script maybe a year ago, back when I originally like started the idea of this, is that with police brutality and everything going on, I feel like this would be a perfect opportunity to speak to the fact of what would happen if you really challenge the power. Like, because if right now there's no true way to challenge the power of what it is. Even if you could protest for the next 6 months, I promise you they really don't care that deeply. All most people are worried about this country is money. And until people are ready to challenge the money aspect, structure of the business, nothing about police brutality is really gonna change. Y'all can make as many protests and it's just not gonna change. I'm sorry, it's a hard fact and it sucks. But I think with this movie, I can challenge that fact by saying like, look, this is a power that exists outside in a supernatural element. What if someone got the ability to challenge that power without having to go through this power structure? So what if when a dirty cop does something and you can clearly see it on TV, you got evidence and everything, you could just,
and then
within minutes, 9 minutes, he would have been dead in 6. And you can control any aspect up to the end of the last moments of their death. So you could have people admit all the truths of everything that they've ever done. You could have people write out letters of everything that they've ever done. You could have people confess to every crime that they've ever done on national circuits. You could have people explain why they've never done some of the things that they've always talked about. Or you could just start to challenge the structure at B, like all the little things. Like at first you're just trying to test it. Then you're trying to put a plan together of how you're gonna change the power structure. And that's really what I want to do. I want to make films that really challenge that aspect, because long term, I like to create more. I like to create 2 things. I like to create a lot of Black films that speak on issues and topics that don't really ever get addressed, and to create films that talk about like the more supernatural elements that can be addressed by having Black people out there. Because I think Black people and supernatural just go way better together than most people realize. There's so many Black witch movies that I feel like if you made a Black witch movie, goddamn, there'd be so many people ready to see it. See, even that would be dope. I would really love to do like Queen of the Damned remade. That would be a great fix.
That's a good idea for my video.
See, I would like to fix, because I thought I was like, y'all didn't really use Aaliyah to her full advantage, but it's fine. She didn't really get a chance to do it.
I would love that.
What is your favorite movie?
So my favorite movie is Queen of the Damned.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it would be Kill Bill.
Wow. Tarantino fan. Okay.
Love it.
Which Kill Bill?
I had the Pulp Fiction. All of them. I love that. It doesn't matter which one is on. Like if it's on TV, I'm going to watch it. I will just put it on just because it's just, I don't know. I get this like, I don't know. It gives me like a nostalgic feeling. I don't know why, but that I had the Pulp Fiction bangs one time. It was definitely a Black Uma Thurman. And then this is technically my top 5. Apocalypto.
Wow.
Is one of them. I can watch that one over and over and over again.
You're gonna have to explain that one to me.
Okay. So yeah, like, I mean, both of my parents, like my mom and my stepdad were both like military. So they watched movies like that. We watched movies like that, or like straight comedy, family comedy movies. So Apocalypto, I saw it like when I was like really young, but I just liked the whole, take out the whole subtitle thing. I just loved the movie in general, just like the whole voyage that they went on, then, him to go back and get his family, like everything was so realistic. Like lots of things, like you can tell it's like, it's a movie. But that movie just looked like that's exactly how it would be if you were there in that tribe, like, in that village doing like,
wow.
It was so realistic to me. So I just I love it.
That's dope. That's dope. I actually, I think that's awesome. I mean, Apocalypto definitely does not get brought up enough. It's a great movie, but I just don't feel like people talk about it. It's different.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, it's a movie about basically
He directed it, but it's
this dude who basically gets like, they try to like human sacrifice him, but it doesn't work. Like they try to like savagely human sacrifice his ass too. It's not even a nice way. It's some savage shit.
Yeah, like it was. They raided their village and they were basically they killed the king. Yeah, it was just
having a nice life with a cool wife and everything. Then he had to hide his wife.
No, this is a great.
Have you ever like watched anime or?
I am not into anime like that, but I have seen. It's not that I don't like it. I just haven't found one. Yeah, I watched a little bit of like One Punch Man before, but
you like Love, Death, and Robots.
I love Death, and Robots.
I love Love, Death, and
love
Robots.
that. Okay, but that I didn't think that could count because that's only one season.
That's more American anime, but that's very close to what anime looks like.
But I'm saying that's just one season. You know, I wish they had like. I wish they had the seasons.
There's more on the way.